What's up guys, Balkan Architect here, and in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to model a simple floor plan in Revit, or actually how to draw a simple floor plan in Revit. So usually I do these complex tutorials where I show you how to do some complex shape or some parametric families or something like that, but today this will be just a beginner tutorial, and I'm going to show you how to create a floor plan like you would in AutoCAD or some software like that. But before I get started, I would just like to ask you to like this tutorial. It helps me out a lot, and if you haven't already, I suggest you subscribe because I make videos like this every day. Okay, so let's get started. Here I am in Revit, and I'm just going to be using the architectural template for this project. And I'm just going to change the units to meters, or maybe even centimeters. Yeah, let's do centimeters. So just type in UN, and that's how you change the units. Okay, so let's start creating our floor plan. So first I'm just going to go here to the wall command, open it up, and let's search for this generic 300mm. And now I'm just going to create a rectangle. So unlike AutoCAD, you just kind of create some geometry and then you fix it up. Then I'm just going to go to wall again and create kind of a separation over here. Maybe make this a bit smaller. Okay, so this will be kind of the entranceway, so let me just use trim and extend, so just TR, and then let's trim and extend these two parts. Okay, so once you have something that looks like this, now it's time to continue drawing, but let's create a new wall for the inside. So go to the wall command, and as you can see here we've got, I like using these generic walls, but the smallest one is 200mm. We have this 140, but that's some masonry and it's different. So let's go here to the generic 200, go into edit type, go into duplicate, and let's delete this, and let's change it to generic 100mm, just for an interior separation wall, and let's change that over here as well in the structure. That will actually change the thickness of the wall. And now let's start creating. Now I'm just going to create a wall like this over here, create a separation over here, kind of like that, then do a wall over here and something like this. So basically what we're doing over here, this is kind of the outside porch or the entryway. Here we've got a bathroom, here this will be a bedroom, a kitchen will be over here, and this is the living room area, and this is an office. So let's set up the dimensions now. So the first thing is here, as you can see, we've got this little kind of zigzag motion, and I don't like that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to detach this wall, then go to the align tool, so just AL for align, and then kind of align it like this. And also when you align, you can hit this little thing and lock it in place. And then let's connect this, so we've got that wall over there. Now let's see, for this depth of the room, let's leave it at let's make it smaller. Let's go with, let's go with 300. Maybe a bit more, I don't know, kind of like this. Okay, so once we have this, let's see, for this, this should be, yeah, it should be smaller. Let's do 260, kind of like that. And then this is the kind of the bedroom area. So the bedroom should be a bit wider. Let's do 4 meters. So that's 400 centimeters, and here we don't have enough room, so as you can see this is only 3.2 meters, and I would like a bit more generous bedroom. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to wall command, choose the generic 300, and then kind of extend this place over here, and then let's just trim this in place, and then let's move this like that and give it 60 centimeters, so that's just enough to place a cupboard over here. And then for this dimension we have 3.4, that's more than enough to place a bed over here, and we're getting a bit of extra more room in this bedroom. Okay, so the next thing, let's go over here. Let's see, for this entranceway we only need it to be kind of like that, and for this walkway let's make it a generous walkway. Let's leave it at 184. And for this, let's just kind of leave it there, but let's make it a bit wider. Let's do at least like 4 meters or something like, or let's do 3.5. Oops, that's 350 centimeters, sorry. So let's do 350, Yeah, but now as you can see, our entrance is a bit bigger, so we can kind of move this inside a bit, and yeah, this works. Okay, and just to make the living room over here more interesting, I'm just going to go here to the wall command and make this kind of this architectural element that's quite popular. So kind of something like this, just to extend the living room just a little bit. And then I'm just going to use split line or split element tool, and then I'm just going to connect these two. So we kind of get this generous large living area, and here we've got some an office, a bathroom, and a bedroom. So now what do you do next? So the next thing is, of course, we need to add some doors. So for doors, go here to doors, and let's choose this the biggest one, the 90 centimeter, and place it over here kind of at the entrance, and leave enough room here so you can have some shelf for shoes or coats and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go to door again, but let's choose the smaller one. So let's choose the 86 centimeter one for this office and for the bedroom as well. And of course place it over here, so or maybe even here, and then we can leave this area for the cupboard. And for the bathroom, let's do the smallest door, so let's go with this 70 centimeter and kind of place it like this. Okay, so while we're here in the bathroom, here we're going to place the water closet. So let's make a kind of the area for all of the installations. So go to wall, choose 100 millimeter, and kind of place something like this. And it might mess everything up, but don't worry, just undo. So you just kind of detach this, and you just need to move it just a little bit, because it messes it up when you go to exactly in this connection point. So you can kind of place it like this and leave enough room, like 20 centimeters for all of the installations that go over here. And now we can add all of the elements for the bathroom. And by adding all of the furniture and all of the elements that go in the drawing, you will of course determine the size of all the rooms, the final size. So go here to component, and as you can see, we don't really have any components for the bathroom, so we need to load them in. So go to load family, and let's see what we have over here. You should get probably this either US metric or US imperial. Now you choose whichever you want to use. So I'm just going to go to US metric, and this is the Revit family library or family library that comes with Revit. And if you haven't installed it, then I guess you would have to reinstall Revit on your computer. And if you want to learn how to do that, just check out the link in the description in which I show you how to install Revit 2019. Okay, so let's go here and find some plumbing fixtures. So just go plumbing, architectural, and let's see, we've got some fixtures, and let's see, let's go with the water closet first. Let's see what they have. Let's do this 3D one. Open it up, and then you just hit space to rotate it, and let's place it over there. Then go to component again, load family, jump back a folder, and let's go with a bathtub, for example, and let's do this freestanding 3D bathtub, and let's see, and let's just place it over here, but maybe make it bigger, or no, let's just leave it at that, who cares. So you kind of place the bathtub over there, and let's add a sink. So go component, load family, drop back a folder, and we've got sinks over here. And we've got these 2D sinks, and I think 2D sinks are quite alright for this project, so place one over here. And here I want to add a kind of the washer area for washing all of your clothes, and for the dryer and everything. So I'm just going to go here to wall, use this small generic 100 wall, extend it a bit. Let's place it at 80 centimeters from the wall. So this is the area where that would go. So instead of trying to model it or looking for a family, if you're just doing this for a simple floor plan, you can go here to annotate, find the detail align, select it, and then just close this off. So it looks like you've got your washer and dryer over here in this corner. And then you can maybe move this up a bit. Okay, so we've got our bathroom completed, and I've noticed that I forgot to place some windows over here. So now let's place windows. So you go to architecture, window, and let's use the 600 by 600. and kind of place it over here. So this is the small window for the bathroom, and in the original floor plan that I'm using for this project, it was over here, but I don't like it. It's at the entranceway. It just doesn't work for me. So let's place it over there, and let's do a few more. So go to window. Let's use this largest one and place it over here, kind of in this area, and then you can kind of move them around if you don't like the position. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. And let's go window again, and I'm going to place one large or two larger over here, and then let's use the smaller one, so this one, and place it over here at the kitchen area, couple of more in the bedroom, and a couple of more here in the work office room, or whatever you would call this place. Okay, so once we've got that, let's move on to the bedroom. So let's create our bedroom. So I'm just going to go to the wall again, create a generic wall, and it should be the same length as this over here. So I'm just going to type in AL for align, and align this to that, and then lock it in place. So if we move this wall, this other wall will move as well. And now again, like we did over here, we don't really have to have a 3D cupboard, so just go here and use annotate detail line and just connect these two, and you get the point. Now let's place a bed over here. So for the bed, let's go to architecture, component, load family, and let's jump back a few folders and go into furniture. So once you're in US metric or US imperial, go to furniture, bed, and we've got this box bed. Yeah, let's do this one, and let's choose the largest one. Let's choose the queen size bed. They don't have the king size bed, too bad. And place the bed over there. Now it's time to place something over here. A TV would be fine, so just go to component and go load family, and let's go jump back a few folders, and here we have a TV flat screen. Open it up, and if you place it over here, as you can see now, its offset is 0, so it's kind of on the floor. And what you need to do to change that, you need to place it on something, but we don't have anything to place it on. So go to component, load family, and let's see, we've got here some storage, and we've got this credenza thing, or we've got some dressers. So let's use this credenza, and let's use the largest one and place it kind of over on this wall. And now if we select it and go into edit type, you can see its height is 73.4. So we can go to our TV, and for the offset, let's just type in that number, 73.4, and now it's up on this credenza. So I really like this setup, so I'm just going to select it and go CO for copy it over here, rotate it by 90 degrees, and place it on this wall. And actually I'm going to place a larger TV here in the living room. I guess they need a larger TV in the living room. So now let's go on and let's continue the living room. So go to component and let's search for something for the seating. So go seating. Here we've got this Corbu chair, and we also got this Corbu sofa, and I really like these two, and they work together real nice. So for the chair, I'm just going to align it with this wall, hit the space a few times, and now it's angled with the wall. So I really like that, so I'm just going to place it like that. Then go to component and let's search for our sofa, and again hit space a few times, rotate it around, and let's place these sofas kind of like that. Okay, so we've got our living room setup. Let's place the dining room area over here. So for that we need some table with chairs, and the easiest one is to go here to load family, drop back a folder, go to tables, and we've got this table with chairs. It's a round table, looks nice, and we can make it a bit bigger, kind of like that. And if this is intruding, just kind of move it a bit out of the way and kind of make it look like that. So we've got a nice dining room area over here. And now let's do the kitchen. Now for the kitchen, you don't really have any kitchen elements loaded into Revit except the sink. So what I like to do is, just to save time and to make everything a lot more efficient, is, let me just move this, okay, is to create a wall that's the same size of the kitchen elements. And the standard kitchen element is 60 centimeters deep, and the height is about, I don't know, something like 80-90 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here to wall, generic 100, go into edit type, duplicate, and call this kitchen kitchen element. I probably butchered the spelling, but anyway, so you type in 60 over here, go OK, OK, and here for the height, so we've got top constraint unconnected, and the unconnected height is 800, so let's place something like 90 centimeters, and let's place that wall over here, and kind of align it with this wall, and as you can see the lines are thinner, because it's not being cut as this wall that's a lot higher. So let's move the window over here, select this, copy this wall over here, kind of like that, so we've got something there. Maybe make this a bit smaller, yeah, and let's place some elements over here. So go to component, load family, drop back a few folders, go to plumbing, and let's see, plumbing, architecture, fixtures, sinks, kitchen sink double, I like this one, and it's already at a counter height of 90, so just place it over here. And for the refrigerator, again go to annotate, detail line, and just place a line over here, kind of like that. So this is kind of the refrigerator area, and here I'm just going to create a little stove, so just go detail line and create kind of enough room for a stove, and then you can just create a few circles over here for the kind of the stoves. So that looks like a generic kitchen, I guess. And this is just if you're trying to decide the dimensions of the rooms. This will help you a lot when you have these elements. Okay, and let's just finish it off and do the office and the foyer or the entranceway. So go to detail line and again just place this here, just a separator, so this will be for your coats and shoes and stuff. And here let's do kind of a small table, just to a place where you throw your keys and stuff like that. And now let's finish the office. So let's select this and just type in CS for create similar and place it over here. So we've got a little sofa over here for seating, and let's do a cupboard over here. So just go to architecture, wall, kind of create, oops, so we've got the big wall, we want the generic 100, and now let's change this to 800 unconnected back where everything else was, and let's do this at 65. Why 65? And if you can't make it, just type in here 65, because it's kind of measuring, as you can see, from the center point, and this is 10 centimeters, so this is 5, so this is exactly 60. And now let's go to annotate, do a detail line over here, connect that, this works, and let's add a table. And actually the work table is already loaded in whenever you start a new project. It's with a template, so you can just search for it over here. Yeah, we've got this M desk, let's choose the largest one and place it over here, kind of like that. And let's add a chair, so go component, load family, draw back a few folders, go to furniture, and let's see, seating, chairs, let's see, executive chair, yeah, that looks nice. Actually, if I was an executive, I would expect a bit more, but anyway. So we've got some seating over here, we've got a nice little office. So this is really turning out quite nice. Now, I like to have walls kind of darker colors so they kind of stand out instead of the furniture. So what I like to do is I like to select the wall, go into edit type, and here for the graphics, when you're in coarse view, you have this coarse fill pattern, and as you can see, this means that we're in coarse view. So if I change this to solid fill, go apply, okay, all of the walls turn to black, and I can do the same thing with this one. So do the same thing, solid fill, apply, okay, and this is what we have. And one more thing I like to do is I like to add kind of a little hatch outside, and there are two ways to do it. You can do it with annotation, and then you can do it with the detail region, but the better way, in my opinion, is to create a floor with that pattern. So just go to architecture, go to floor, and let's create a floor going all around this house, kind of like that. And the only place where we don't want it is in the bathroom. kind of like that, and here in the kitchen. And the reason why I don't want floor over here, I want to have a different kind of a floor that's kind of waterproof for the kitchen and for the bathroom. So kind of create a floor like that and go finish. Then go again to floor, edit type, duplicate, and let's call this bathroom. Go into edit type and let's go to material. And actually I'm just going to change the material to some tiles, so just search here for some tile. Let's do anything, whatever, ceramic tile, who cares. Okay, keep both. Okay, we've got some tiles over here, and for the surface pattern, let's just change this to some tile pattern. Let's see, crosshatch, do we have something bigger? No. Okay, let's do this, crosshatch for the bathroom. Okay, and let's make it, yeah, gray. Light gray. Go apply, okay. Okay, okay, and let's place it here in the bathroom. And just go finish. And as you can see, now we have this little light gray hatch, and we can actually use the same one and just go into edit boundary and use the same one for the kitchen. We don't have to go fancy and do different ones. And here for the outside, let's do the entry. So just go here to, again, floor. We've got this bathroom floor, edit, and let's just duplicate it and leave it at bathroom 2, who cares. And let's change this to some other material. So let's do flooring, use this one, terrazzo, and let's change this to some aligns. So let's see what we have. So we've got some, do we have any vertical lines? That's what I would like. Yeah, vertical, let's do these. Okay, okay, and yeah, let's do the gray color as well. Apply, okay, 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 and then let's create a rectangle over here and just go finish. And as you can see, it has kind of a different hatching over here. And also something I like to do from time to time is I like to change the furniture and make it a bit grayer. And how do you do that? You just go into VG for visibility graphics, you find furniture over here, and then you just turn on halftone and you apply, and as you can see now most of the furniture is kind of at halftone except the bathroom and the kitchen, and that's because usually the bathroom and the kitchen should be thought out through because that's kind of integrated into the walls, and the rest of the furniture can kind of float around, and that's why it's this lighter gray. Okay, but we have this cool looking little floor plan in Revit. I hope you have learned something, and I hope this was a good beginner tutorial for someone that's just starting out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share this video, and if you've got any questions, comments or suggestions for future tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.